Southeast Radio's Business Matters with Karl Fitzpatrick.
Southeast Radio.
Welcome back to Southeast Radio's Business Matters with me, Karl Fitzpatrick. Well, the robots have arrived, and this may be in part due to Irish company Robotics and Drives. John Henry from Robotics and Drives joins me on the phone now. John, you're the Global Business Development Manager with the company, but perhaps you can start the interview by providing us with an insight into Robotics and Drives.
So, Robotics and Drives, we're based in Mullingar. We've a far reach, I suppose, across the world. We've supplied robotic solutions all over Ireland, Europe, America. This year we're going further afield. We're going to Australia and Japan. We're been founded since 2005. And we've grown over the last number of years. Obviously, robotics is a hot topic in the news, and from that, I suppose, it's helped our growth. People are becoming more aware of robotics, more aware of automation and how they can benefit their companies, their organisations.
And talk to us about how the company has evolved since it was first launched back in 2005.
The company, I suppose, it started off as a service-based company where the two founders, essentially Ken McNevin and Stephen Nolan, they started as a service-based business, servicing an existing robotic base in Ireland. From that, they were asked to look at projects for certain customers, and it just grew from there. Every year, we took on additional people. We trained our own staff. We started providing quality solutions. We started digging into the technology side of things, seeing what we could do to be a little bit different from other companies.
So Robotics and Drives, you're not involved in the development of robots. So where do you sit in the value chain?
So we'd be a solutions provider. A lot of companies make robots. There's various different brands, ABB, Fanuc, Techman, Universal Robots. But we'd come in and we'd evaluate what the customer's needs are. We'd come up with a solution, and then we'd design and build a solution for the customer.
And what are your clients' needs?
A lot of customers come to us. It can be wide-ranging from they need more output from lines. They have manual handling issues. They have some applications that just are restricted by health and safety. They just need some high-speed applications, very precise applications, and all these sort of scenarios lead themselves to robotics.
And typically, who are your clients?
We've, I suppose, a wide range of clients. The company was formed in 2005 in Ireland, so we couldn't just focus on one sector with robotics because obviously the downturn came. So we've worked across all sectors, from agriculture to manufacturing, food and beverage, medical device, pharmaceutical, right across the board. So a lot of the multinationals, a lot of the big names, and also a lot of small SMEs, sole traders. They've been the backbone of the company from the start.
Now, of course, we're almost at full employment here now again in Ireland. And of course, that's causing lots of problems for employers right across the country. Is that feeding the demand for some of your services?
From time to time there is. I suppose our product lines, customers that have, I suppose, a need for people to be available 24/7 to do very repetitive tasks. You know, like it's not the sort of jobs that certain people want to do, you know. And I suppose that's what robotics are there for.
Now, of course, we are hearing more and more about the use of robots in various industries. But what capabilities do these robots have within a practical work environment?
We see them there. Some of the big food and beverage companies use them for palletizing, where they could have a ton of product coming off a line every 2 to 3 minutes, and it's just not sustainable for people to be palletizing and lifting product at that rate. Also, on the other side of things, there could be a slow production line, and where it could be a box coming off every 1 to 2 minutes, and it's not sustainable for a company to have a person standing there waiting for a box to come off. So it is diverse what you can do with robots.
So really, what you're saying is high-speed, low-value tasks is what it's absolutely ideal for.
High-speed, low-value, yeah. Then on the other side of things, it's low-speed, high-value. You know, it works both ways. Also in the welding and fabrication, You know, if it's repetitive welding tasks, if it's repetitive assembly tasks, you know, robots are ideal for that.
And what engineering and technology expertise does your company have at its disposal in order to produce the bespoke robotic systems that support these robots?
We have a high calibre of software engineers, mechatronic engineers, mechanical engineers, electrical engineers, and then we have people that I suppose are good at managing projects and delivering projects. So it's diverse. You know, it's diverse skills that we need.
And in your opinion, is there a sufficient skill base in Ireland in this area at present?
There is a slight shortage of high-skilled people, but I suppose we're always looking for people. We're willing to train our people. We have the infrastructure internally to train our own people, but there is a shortage of high-skilled robotics engineers.
There are two arms to your business, the bespoke robotic systems and then, of course, the off-the-shelf robotic systems. What type of volume is there in each of those?
Well, I suppose on the bespoke systems, they're custom systems that we'd be building. Generally, they can be one-off systems, or they're systems that are developed based on a customer need. That's, I suppose, the main side of our business. We'd be hoping to ship 2 to 3 projects a month. They can vary from single robot solutions to multiple robot solutions. On the custom or on the standard solutions, they're solutions that we would have seen a need for over the years. There'd be small standalone machines. We're trying to grow that business, maybe 7 to 8 systems a year.
And are you finding that you're competing in some respects against the companies that are manufacturing robots such as ABB and Techman, or is it very much complementary to what they're doing? And if so, are they referring clients to you?
Yeah, we get referrals from ABB, from Techman. They look around at a large spectrum of customers that they sell robots to. Generally, they'll send to end users, they'll send to solution providers like ourselves, but they won't recommend anyone unless they're suitable, you know, for an application or they have a proven track record.
And from your experience, how much artificial intelligence is being used within these robots that you're deploying systems for?
We're starting to see solutions across 3D vision, automated guided vehicles, a lot of machine learning. It is becoming more common and more, I suppose, practical and affordable as well over the last 1 to 2 years.
Now, Robotics and Drives recently launched a robotics solution and training centre in Mullingar. What can you tell us about this facility and what it will mean for the future growth of your company?
I suppose it's our new home, our new headquarters. It gives us the scope to develop our research and development side of the business, our training side of the business. It gives us scope to bring more multinational companies in, give them a better environment to work with us in. And I suppose it's all about our staff as well. It gives them a better environment, more spacious area to work in. And I suppose it's a premises like this that we'll use to attract talent, we'll use to attract customers. So it's something that we've needed. We've invested heavily in. On the training side of things, it's not just for our own internal training, it's also for our customers. They can come into it with fully trained staff if they need to. When a project goes live, we can have them pre-trained, we can have them ready. It gives us the scope to completely test our solutions from start to finish before we ship them.
And how supportive has Enterprise Ireland been of Robotics and Drives?
Enterprise Ireland has been with us the last couple of years. They've been very supportive. We value their insight. We've had them here at our open day last week.
What is the job creation potential of Robotics and Drives over the coming years?
I suppose we hope to grow. We have a growth plan in place. We'd like to double our employment over the next number of years. We have the space, we have the facility to do that now.
And if any aspiring tech entrepreneurs are listening to this morning's interview, what advice have you got for them in terms of opportunities in the robotic space?
Yeah, listen, it's a growing space. There's various different types of robotics, from industrial robots to cobots to consumer robotics to service robotics. It's a space that's growing, you know, and there's lots of opportunities out there.
Well, if you've just tuned in, that was John Henry from Robotics and Drives, and we wish the company every success in achieving continued growth within the market.
Southeast Radio's Business Matters with Karl Fitzpatrick.